I think there might be another... Oh, there's not. I think we have to go back this way.
I can't believe we dicked around for like from like 10 to 11 and watched like the things, and we're still getting a lot done. You know what I'm talking about? Like Crash and all that. This is part 10?
Yep.
Jesus. I don't think I ever added that last one to the Spyro playlist.
God, I hate this room because there's two ways to enter it. So I keep going around in circles, not knowing where I'm going.
You hate this game.
2 is way better.
Don't. Yeah, I was gonna say you still don't like this as much as 2 or maybe.
Because I swear I was in here.
Yeah, because you killed this guy, right?
There's 2 of them. This is what killed me. These 2 guys. And it was this. He just jumped up and cut my head off. I was in danger.
Like
used the full. Yeah, I was in danger. Used an herb, and then he just instantly killed me. I think they can have like a critical thing. Oh yeah, I found more stuff about this game.
Were you looking it up during your internship?
Yeah. So Director's Cut claimed to have added in the uncensored version of the intro that the Japanese got, but it didn't. They actually forgot, and I think it was like swapped out last minute right before the game shipped or something like that.
What do you mean?
I think it was in this version or the first Director's Cut. It was claimed to like have restored the Japanese version where it shows like the more gory stuff in the intro and all that, but it didn't because I guess someone forgot to like put it in, or it was. I think they literally forgot. And then they also changed the names of the difficulties from the first Director's Cut. I think it's like normal, standard, hard, and then advanced mode, but here it's like beginner, original, and arrange. But it's the same thing.
Harder?
Original's it's harder than this.
Is it the original American version? Are we not going to use the flamethrower?
You can take it off, but
you have to put it back on when you go back. Right. Still,
I'm gonna have to run and actually make this because I haven't saved.
It's fine.
Save.
No, you're fine. This is really easy.
Alright.
Just keep running to the down there. I did it first try, remember? Just keep holding down.
There.
Yeah, see how easy that is?
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna do the same thing in Resi 4 today. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Do I have room to take it?
No, you don't. It's fine. I'm very.
How are you just in here?
Better yet, why is there just a door?
That wasn't fair.
Why is there just a door here?
What?
Getting mad?
I hate these guys.
They're legitimately scary, though. You're fine.
Yeah. I lost like I've already used up half my shotgun ammo today. Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing you get to switch to the Magnum soon.
Yeah, we gotta build up ammo because we used most of it on the snake.
We did? Oh, I forgot about this!
They say that you should have the Magnum for this, but we don't.
I might have saved before this. You're still on the fine.
Chris is a bullet sponge. Oh, and I found out the trick to this. You don't even have to bother with the spiders. Just go in and go out.
Yeah. Didn't we figure that out last time?
We figured it out with the regular spiders, but it also applies to the boss. You still have to take the combat knife and cut the spider webs, though. Surprised I survived that. In fine, like, I'm on yellow fine.
If we ever come back to the game, actually, it would probably be better just to do the remake.
Yeah.
Did you want to play, like, 2 and everything with me?
I don't have to be there. You can do it, like, with whoever, but
no one's gonna want to.
Yeah,
that's
since I kind of know everything. It's the same thing with this.
It's like, nobody cares about the Resident Evils except you, and I don't want to play it by myself because I just don't have the fucking time.
Yeah, I know, like, everything about it, too, so it'll be way easier than this. I say we would take a break between the A and the B stories, though. I also found out that, yeah, it does apply in that game, they have it's called like some certain mechanic where I think it's called the zap system for whatever reason. It's where whatever you don't take as Leon will be there in Claire's second scenario kind of thing.
That's really annoying.
Yeah.
That doesn't look like a hook.
Is this door locked? Yeah. Okay, so you actually have to take the flamethrower, which we can't.
Is there a box anywhere nearby?
I think so, actually. Which I will say.
This won't be the finale, will it?
I don't know. Thank
This
God.
is a safe room.
Yep. I knew it was here. Or I thought it was. I remember there was a save room somewhere. There's ink ribbons to take. Putting this away forever.
Another combat knife.
Yeah.
Why do they give you a second one?
Just so it's conveniently there for you.
Yeah, you won't need that till you go back outside.
I don't think you need it in general.
They would have gotten rid of it. It did for Jill's.
No, she kept it.
Did she?
hmm
I remember it going away, though.
We probably put it away.
What are you doing?
I don't want a first aid spray. I want to take herbs out.
Yeah, just take a mixed herbs. It's fine.
I don't need the blue herbs.
You gonna save?
Yeah. I think what we have to do is take the flamethrower. And another one.
Another fucking first aid spray.
What else did I find out about this game?
It sucks.
So the whole thing with the composer situation is, I guess it was just the creators were like, we want to go with a more orchestral soundtrack, but it doesn't sound anything orchestral. They got a guy who was like on the verge of being deaf to do the music for this.
What?
Yeah, it was like a guy who was like basically Beethoven. And then later on, it turned out that it was a student as his ghostwriter, pretty much.
Why does that happen so often in games? It's like, I hear about that all the time.
Yeah. He probably didn't, he's like, look, music sucks. Let me just take the fall. You know, I'm deaf. They'll be fine. They won't care.
What are they gonna say? Your music's shit. I can't even fucking hear it.
Oh, and then also, if you play on the advanced or arranged difficulty, the pre-rendered backgrounds are, like, some of them are different. I looked at them. They're only in the lab, and they're slightly different. Like, the camera angles are maybe, like, 2 degrees different. And they'll put more, like, text on the walls, like, saying where you are. And that's about it. They'll, like, change the colors of the walls and give it a little more detail. But that's it.
I wouldn't care about that.
Yeah.
I just know it's like they change like item placements and shit like that.
Yeah, it changes all the key items, I think. Or it's either key items or non-key items. I know it's a big difference. Oh, there's snakes now.
Which would probably be fun for a romp.
Yeah.
You don't have the thing yet. Do they immediately poison you?
I don't know. Probably not, because I think when you were playing as Jill, you got bit and nothing happened. And the snake's name is called Yawn. They all have, like, code names, and the snake's called Yawn because of how it keeps its mouth open, apparently. Which is probably more of a Resi remake thing. Do we explore every room? Oh, we don't have the map. We get the map as one of the last things here. You get that in the other Doom book. I don't know if it's this. We might not be able to go through this door. The flamethrower kind of acts as like a key item, because now we're stuck, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the other flamethrower, I
Don't put
think.
it back. What are you doing?
There's another flamethrower. They don't have ammo. Also, an unused item is more ammo for the flamethrower. And... Ooh.
We were just talking about you.
But because there's no ammo for it, there's 2 flamethrowers down here. So we need to take the other one off the hook, find another way to get here. Which is back this way?
You're confusing yourself.
Yeah. I'm embarrassing myself.
There's only one way to go.
Say you can't possibly take that flamethrower. Or you'd probably take the old one, put it here if it's out of ammo or something stupid like that. I think there's 2 ways. Because
Behind the rock.
That's the later though, because the flamethrower is back this way, so it has to be through here.
I'm confused. I thought you were supposed to take it through that rock area. Weren't you?
I think so. Yeah, I forgot that rock area was there, and I was getting confused.
Oh my god.
Someone's just switching items around.
This is a travesty. You literally never walk through the door. You're like, if I take this, I won't be able to go through the door. I don't need it. You're gonna burn the snakes.
Any enemies I come across, I'm gonna use this because we're gonna put it back.
Fucking kill them.
It's the equivalent of flame rounds, but flame rounds are better.
Did you add anything to your music?
No.
Me neither. Now you already have to get rid of it. So there's no point. Umbrella. No, that's a flamethrower. Oh, so wait, you hold it above my head and you... Oh wow, not getting wet. It's like the rain evaporates before it hits you because of the fire.
Also, I found like there was an article about the continuity errors of Resident Evil because there are a ton of them, and it's stuff like who survives in this game because it says that Chris, Jill, Barry, and Rebecca all survive, but if you play each of their stories, like Barry's not in Chris's story. It's assumed that he died right at the beginning of the game, and then with Jill, Rebecca's not even mentioned. So, but the canon ending is all four of them get out. And then it's stuff like certain details are only witnessed by specific characters, even though you see them with both. So
why would Jill know about Rebecca? Because if she never met Jill, there's no reason for them to assume Rebecca's still there because she's not even part of the main unit.
Yeah,
She was already assumed to be dead, so why would they bring her up? You know what I mean? That's just kind of bad writing on the article's part. But the Barry thing, I don't know.
So it's like they're all supposed to get out, even though because like you only see 3 of them at most leaving in the helicopter at the end. So it's like, where's the 4th character that is claimed to survive?
Does Rebecca, does she ever come back in any Resident Evil other than 0, which is a prequel? So that's
I don't think so.
What about Barry?
Yeah.
He does?
Yeah, he's in the end of 3. He's the one that saves you in the helicopter in that game.
Oh, sorry. You saved, right?
I died. I'd like just saved though.
Why are you so bad at video games? Like, I'm honestly curious. Yeah. What a happy place. Don't worry, Chris.
There's also a prototype to this game. It's like a very early build with no voice clips. Only like one song. Chris is the only one, so when it shows the 2 cards of who to select, it's just 2 Chris's. He has a different head icon. All the backgrounds are like early builds, so they're like not nearly as detailed. It's still the same areas though. I don't think any cutscenes play. It's just the Capcom logo, and that's it. The video only shows like the beginning of the game.
Just 2 Chris's.
It's like you want to pick me, right? I know I'm hard mode, but please just pick me.
Listen, you don't have a lot of options here.
They do change things because like Barry's in it with Chris.
Does Chris talk to him?
Yeah, it's all text dialogue, and he says you could have been like turned into a sandwich instead of like you're almost a Jill sandwich.
Gotta get the flamethrower, remember?
Yeah, most of this is me fucking up about the flamethrower.
Yeah. Why is this tunnel section what you're struggling with?
Yeah.
I like that whole room is pretty much one big spider web.
Yep. My enemy.
You have to run from it this time. Yeah. You've already conquered that one.
And this time, Chris, you and don't.
You and don't. I hate that line so fucking much. And don't you forget it. How about you're such a faggot? Oh wait, I shouldn't say that anymore because now that has a negative connotation
It's
towards.
Pride Month, Pride Month, Pride Month.
You know, I never knew it as a word to make fun of people who have the homosexual variety.
I didn't even know that's what it meant until
Yeah.
I met you. And that one time I came over,
thought
and
it
your
was
mom
another-
started yelling at you about how someone rapped about it in like an end slate of a video of or like you were in a video and you were in an end slate or something like that, and like a guy rapped and said faggot, and then your mom started yelling at you.
That's what got my YouTube channel taken now.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That was the cunt sucking slut.
So yes, it was that. So that's what brought attention to it.
Hmm.
So the cunt suck and slut thing happened before that, and they looked at that. They first of all, I made a song with him called it's a YouTuber named Lazy Sunday Paper. It's long gone by this point. I made 2 songs with him. One of them I can't even fucking remember.
Is that the one where the one for me came from?
No, that's with Matthew Cardoso, Matthias the Wave God or whatever. I forget what he goes by. He's actually good, and I thought I was good back then.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I've ever been proud of that I've rapped in was that Mario Party rap I have on my tablet.
That's outside.
Not even gonna acknowledge.
Well, I already went out there.
Yeah, I was making a Mario Party rap with him, and he did like a really good verse, so I wanted to match it, and I heard his verse, so I actually did it make.
I'm already running.
I did make a really good verse, but then I never released it because I never finished it.
Okay, I'm good for the rest of the game.
You know,
I'm about to beat it right now. See? Get this as soon as we're about to leave the underground. I think it's like, oh, did you miss anything?
No.
That's right next to it. That's just where the boulder is, and then those are the courtyard. That is to the lab, and then yeah, we're good. But yeah, so I didn't know what faggot was until like that time where your mom was getting mad at you. It's like, you know, that means like gay and all that. And I was like, oh really? But then I look back in it's even in the best stuff with me and Alex, and I'm like, gay, faggot, homosexual. So I knew what it meant, I just forgot.
And you know what Rose forgot?
Faggot.
Sorry.
This is where you have to rotate it around.
What was I gonna say? No, but like I don't use the word in a negative connotation. I don't use it to make fun of gays.
Yeah, it's more just like making fun of each other and stuff.
Do you have to do it again?
Yeah.
How come the other one turns a whole 90 degrees and this one only does 30?
Hard mode, it's Chris. Even though he's the stronger one and could theoretically, you know, get it cranking faster, and Jill would have to like take a break halfway through. No, Chris is harder. They literally were like, how can we make this harder? In every way possible. Might as well have made it like 4 and just have you escorting Rebecca everywhere. So apparently she's supposed to be with you at all times here, but she's not here.
She really?
Yeah, it's like, will you take Rebecca with you? And then you leave and she's not with you.
Yeah, what the hell does that even do? What the hell do you even do?
That's where you push it, you use the crank, and...
You can't really get behind it to push it the other way. Oh, that's right, that's right.
Goddamn pre-renders. I'm just gonna put it there and hope for the best. Is it this? No, that's the hole. Where's the crank thing? Or do you just step on this? Oh, that's where I'm supposed to put it. Oh, I see. I thought that was the wall that I was gonna push out. That's the crank hole. Can't really see it here. It's actually doing a good job of blending with the pre-render. I'm gonna hope for the best.
Yeah, I can kind of see it.
There we go.
You have to do it again to close it.
I could, but I can probably just push it to the side.
I can't believe they made 2 other games exactly like this. Probably more.
Yeah, it's Code Veronica, but that's not pre-rendered. I don't know.
No, I mean like just the controls. It's like puzzle like this where it's just of its time.
Yeah.
God, imagine living in an age where video games didn't exist. Like how boring would our lives be?
That's how my parents were. They hate it now.
They hate video games.
You know, my mom plays computer games every day on Facebook. Like, she plays like the Bubble Witch Saga, which is just bust a move.
Should kill her.
And just, you know, Words with Friends, I think, and just the bingo. She plays bingo. It's like Max talking about Rick playing backgammon on the internet and then getting angry and slamming the jackass button.
The jackass button.
I think we're good to
Yeah,
leave.
you're done here. You've been in every room. You've gotten everything. Get out.
I need to find the save room because I got to take out the other metal. That's outside. So I'll head back.
That's
Probably
how
gonna
they,
respawn
that's how they
some
want
hunters.
you to go out, right?
Yeah. That takes you right out to the fountain where you gotta put
Did you
them.
grab the fire thing? You need to grab it to leave, remember?
No, the
Wait, are
save
you just
room-
going to the save room? Because that's further down in that same room.
Oh. You're right. Snake's probably gonna poison me.
My belly's probably gonna... Yeah, that.
I'm actually gonna save because I think they do one of those. It's not actually a save room, or we're gonna put a typewriter with no box or a box with no typewriter at the beginning of the lab, and I'm scared. It's hard mode. We have enough ink ribbons. We have 15. I
You're-
don't think we need this anymore.
You're a very nervous guy, you know that?
I'd rather play it safe. I will.
I wish you could just take out one ink ribbon at a time.
Yeah. Or they're just stored at the typewriters, the only place you'll ever be using them. It's like you don't have to put them in the box, they're always just at a typewriter. It
Yours?
says this is how many times you can save.
You ever think how actually funny the implication of this is? So I go into this room with a box that has some dimensional portal, and they decide, you know what? I'm gonna type out everything that's happened up till now.
Yeah.
And each time they get to another one, they're like, one more.
Typing.
Time to type. Typing time.
Originally they wanted to make it where each box was individual, like they weren't linked to each other. But they thought that would be really annoying.
Yeah, that
And they
would-
said they were going to make it like a hard mode type thing, but I don't know if they actually did.
I don't think they did.
It's just in Resi Zero, that's one reason the game sucks. There are no boxes, and what it is you can drop items on the floor. That's the whole mechanic of the game. You have 2 playable characters that you can switch to at any time, but you have to trade items with each other and that kind of thing, and drop them on the floor and leave them and come back and get them later.
Why would you ever?
I don't know.
I like that the first game thought of a good solution to this, but then
I should have remembered there were herbs there and just deposited the ones I have on me so I can pick them up. But I think there's just 2 greens and 2 blues that I'm not going to pick up. Because I don't think anything will poison me for the rest of the game.
oh yeah, FMV.
I just got a spare
a spare.
at the bowling alley.
Oh.
That was a 7-10 split.
Don't you have room for it? So you can get those 2 herbs now,
Oh, yeah. I just didn't want them clogging up space for later stuff.
and then you can combine them.
God, I hate when
Are you
like,
going
your shorts ride up onto your crotch. Like it starts pinching.
So like, at work the other day, I was working in the heat for so long that like, my dangly parts, were sweating, right?
Mhm.
And they were rubbing against my thighs, and now on both my thighs I have a rash because of sweatiness. And it does hurt. You picked up the blue one. Oh no, you didn't. I might just wait.
What?
Might just use one. Just to get you out of fine.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll just hang on to it.
Because you're gonna find another one at some point, and that way you can combine it no matter what it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe it's a red.
Yeah, now you're going to the lab. Right?
Yep.
Which is the second to last place in the game.
It's the last.
We're not
Some-
beating the game yet, do you think?
I'll try. The
We're
lab's
go-
not very long. We're not reading documents. We're not. Connor's not here to be like, how do you know it's Mole? How do you know the password is Mole? I doubt you. I know you've beaten the game, but I think you're lying to us.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not calling you gay, but I think you're a fucking faggot. It's like, Connor, shut up.
And we're not ordering Olive Garden either. So you already ordered the food.
Did I order it on stream?
Yeah, we had to. You know, I was in the middle of playing, but I also had to order.
Was Mackenzie down here?
No,
No.
it was me, you, and Connor. But like,
Yeah, box no save.
yeah. I guess I'll just leave things.
Yeah, that's fine for now. You know, I forgot about that.
How are you still alive? Wasting my shells.
Getting mad? Gonna cry? Little bitch?
Oh, yeah, we get Mo discs. Oh, I forgot the one in the underground.
Did you really?
Gotta remember where it is, though.
Chris. Chris.
Yes.
Just stop.
We're going up.
Chris, just stop.
Yeah, now you get one in the mansion, one in the underground, and one in the lab. And then you put them all into the computers in the lab.
Why am I next to such sad talk? I don't understand. Every time I read these lyrics that are right next to me, I get sad inside.
And I'm just trying to have fun driving, and then we got the...
And then
I want to kill myself.
And then this girl starts talking about her dead mother. No one cares!
That's why I love the Ask Your Mom video, because it's just the contrast of moms of Nintendo characters. Like, you get Mamma Mia Mario.
Did you make that?
Yeah. I
Is it still
deleted I deleted it, though, because I want to wait till the Ultimate DLC's done and do an Ultimate version.
It's gonna be hell to you.
I mean, I know what I used already, and I'm just probably going to recreate most of it. But it's like you go from, like, Mamma Mia Mario, which is just Lou Albano dressed as a woman, like, screaming at him, to then, like, you know, Cloud's mom, which, I mean, is just a flashback, but...
And then you could use the new footage.
Yep.
If they even got that far in the remake.
They did. But it wasn't supposed to be that far. They moved it, like, earlier. There we go.
I can't believe it. How'd you miss that?
I don't know.
I like the Chris's slow turnaround. It's like,
At least it was quick. And I'm just going to hang on to it. Because what I was thinking is, like, should I withdraw Modisc now? Because I know we're going to have to put them in the computers. But I'll just keep this one on. Because I think one of them is right in that room where I killed the zombie.
where's my phone?
I just don't know what Ultimate characters that like have any moms that are mentioned.
It's right here.
I'd have to play more games first. Like, I don't know about Persona 5 or Dragon Quest. Banjo doesn't have a mom. I don't know about Terry. Byleth has a dad, but I don't know about a mom. And ARMS probably not, so maybe I just wasted it taking the video down. I also only use Smash 4, because then, like, the characters that weren't in Smash 4, I didn't include. But then, like, Roy, only Eli Woods' dad, like, canonly. So...
I don't like this song.
That's a real song. That's
I
why.
know, it's in the Digimon movie.
Yeah, Funk Soul Brother, right? It's in one of, like, the Guitar Heroes.
Yeah, it's in the Digimon movie.
These zombies are taking 2 hits for no reason. Yeah, you're right about the herbs. At least the box is right in the other room. Yes, I would like to mix them.
So the Cortex stages are about him setting traps for Crash that you witness in the levels.
That's kind of cool. So they're working against each other.
I like this boss. Look at this. It's like Guitar Hero.
Yeah. Maybe they'll patch the selfie thing out before the game comes out.
And this line to trigger people. Where is it?
How many times have you beaten this clown anyway? 3. Really? Only 3? Funny.
That was the third
Seems like
modus.
more.
So I guess I'll put one away.
That's a total fuck you to his history. It's like, it's so... Like, how do you think... Like, Vicarious Visions, didn't they make the actual 4?
No, that was,
Or was that
Traveler's
Traveler's
Tales.
Tales? What did Vicarious Visions make for Crash?
probably like Titans and all that. The later stuff.
The Funk Soul Brother. Can you believe that game only comes out in October, though?
Yeah, it's like our thing. It's like announced and a couple months later.
So
it's
I
out.
think it was supposed to be announced way a while ago at the PlayStation event when it was happening like 3 or 4 months ago. But they kept pushing it back more and more. So they
Go down, Christopher.
they delayed. That's a double on time. So they delayed the announcement. And I think it just kept getting delayed to the point where they're like, okay, at least we can announce it at the Summer Game Fest.
Ooh,
And you notice that it was the focus. Like, they didn't show anything else, really.
These are the chimeras, maybe? No, not yet.
Chimeras? What are those again?
The ones that crawl on the ceiling, and I think those could decapitate you as well. We just didn't get to that.
Because I'm good at the game. That hurts.
Oh, I left 2 herbs on me.
And the
there's-
Mo disc.
Well, I kept the Mo disc in case we find a computer. We did that. John Ada. I actually acknowledged them. Oh, that was just for the password.
Ada Wong.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see. Is Ada playable in any game before 4?
Yeah, and 2.
It's him and Ada.
She's in Leon's story.
Oh, you play as different characters in the same story?
Like in this.
I mean, you only played as her for like 2 seconds.
It's the same thing.
You're not
Yeah.
grabbing that
It's
herb?
only for one moment. Where is it?
In the middle. Right where his leg is right now.
Oh,
If it's a blue, don't even bother. That's a green.
I'll take it.
I think this is just for the password.
Yeah. I'll check the...
I
checked
can't believe
the-
they mirrored this entire room
Yeah,
just so
just
they
the
could
clip.
make that one reflection.
Is Wesker washing his hair?
Where are all the scientists? Are we to assume that the people who are dead are the scientists? That wouldn't make any sense, though, because there'd
Yeah.
be no one running the experiments.
Well, I think they're ceased right now. They already did them all.
All the experiments?
Yeah, I think all
And
the
who
zombies...
made the Los Illuminados?
I think all the sign or
Are
all
you
the
going back
zombies.
up?
I'm going to the box. I think all of the zombies in the mansion were the scientists. That's where they're living. That's why they're all in like white coats. Because then in 2 and 3, you actually see like civilians as zombies, like women and like other like like outfits and stuff.
That's sexist. I can't believe that. Did you ever watch the live-action Resident Evil movies?
No,
You have no desire to either, I bet.
I heard they're really bad.
They are very interesting.
They have like they do Nemesis, but it is like a fist fight or like a something with them.
The main character isn't a normal human.
Yeah, it's like some other girl that kind of pushes Jill to the side. I know there's that.
Yeah. It's interesting. The first movie I'd say was okay at best, and then every movie after that was just... Why is that not an official rating on a rating board?
HUHPTTT. Yelling mark. And the PTTT is italicized.
And so is my...
These are the walls that are all like redesigned for the higher difficulty. Oh, and also the only good thing that comes out of higher difficulty is you get a modified Beretta instead of the regular one.
I don't know.
That the pistol,
Oh, okay.
where it has a high critical hit rate of blowing the heads off of zombies.
So you're using the Mo disc.
This isn't here. This is just to unlock the rooms. Which I don't know what the point is if it's so easy to just walk right in and do it, and then they're all open. Ropples. Ropples Stillskin is about to do his typing skills. I'm gonna mess up.
He's not
Just
even. His hands aren't on the keyboard anymore.
No, watch. I'm just gonna do that to show you like when he gets something messed up. I don't know what Jill says if he messed it up, but
Who's John?
Ada's boyfriend, who she mentions in Resident Evil 2, is like, I'm here looking for my boyfriend.
She's like a major secret agent, even in 2, right?
Yeah, you really don't know what side she's even working for.
It kind of makes sense that she shows up in 4 then,
Yeah.
because like she already knows who Leon is.
Mhm.
It's just interesting. The Los Illuminados aren't made by Wesker.
Yeah.
You have to do it again.
Yeah, to enter mole. It's 3 pass codes you have to know.
He hit it 4 times, and then he hit enter. You have to do the same thing for that.
Mm-hmm. Back when
Or no, it just worked.
back when computers didn't have mice and it was just all keyboard.
Is that a thing?
I think so. Or maybe like more basic computers like this. You can technically, I think, do a lot on the computer without a mouse.
You do everything without a mouse or without a keyboard. Is that a modus?
It's the film reel. Which I don't know if you actually have to take. Can you order a drink?
Hey, can I, Nothing
think
I
it's
particularly...
nonsense.
If there's one thing I particularly hate, it's Connor, Fatty, and Shannon. So, tell me, Mac, why do we have all 311 at our house? Power room. The door is tightly locked. You did not unlock this when you unlocked, I don't think those guys come back.
Yeah.
That guy might. These guys come back all the time, though.
Probably could have just walked past them. And I'm going to, even though I just put a bullet in them.
What else did you unlock?
There's a door up here.
Are we
Also
done
gonna-
in the mansion?
Yeah, we're never going back ever again. We're literally in the lab for the rest of the game.
Have we really only been going for 38 minutes? Wow. We are going to beat this today.
I think so. Oh, now we can use the slides. I was about. It sounded like boss music for a second. I was like, I do like this. Just getting to see
Didn't we go through
everything.
this in the other one?
Yeah. This is where you find all their nicknames. Cerberus, Neptune, Hunter, Tyre. It doesn't show Yawn, though. It's probably in the remake.
Yawn.
The snake.
And that's where you're supposed to see Wesker.
Hmm. That and there's that other file where it just has his name straight in it.
So, like, was this a test by Wesker to fuck with you? If so, why would he leave hints of himself scattered around the mansion?
I don't know, I think it's a test on his experiments or something. I forget.
What is that? That's the lab key?
Mm-hmm. Hey, didn't I get Magnum rounds in the underground? And I think that was the first time before we saved. or before we died, and then we redid it. Someone commented something.
Best of man, he said. Show Kiff said best of man. Best that motherfucking man.
So I think we just missed Magnum rounds down in the...
That's fine.
Oh, we don't really have many of them.
Well, you can go back and get them when you're done with the lab.
Yeah.
Just do it before Tyrant. Fuck that Tyrant. Dude, seriously, how did they fuck up the remake of 3 so badly? It's crazy to me. I mean, I'm sure the gameplay is fun because it's just the Resident Evil 2 remake. But, like...
It's such a short game.
The
Only
fact-
one story. They cut stuff out of it.
And then they added a fucking multiplayer mode. That's bad. You know, I just found out The Last of Us has a multiplayer mode? I have no idea what you can do in it.
And there's Joel and Ellie, so...
What do you mean?
So 2 people, so you can do 2 player.
No, not like that. It's like online.
Yeah, running
It's
out
kind of like how
shotgun
Uncharted had it. It's neither of those doors. Look.
shots. Yeah, they did like that weird scream. Chris is a champ. You know? Just to clear up space.
Yeah, you know.
It's scary.
Yeah, it scares me every time.
And look at that. Free space. Yeah, Jill, you go through herbs way more. Chris, you go through the bullets. Just because they don't give you any. Oh, there's another room like this where I didn't actually explore it. Because there was a door right there and I just went in and didn't actually go into the rest of the room.
I'm glad you acknowledge it at least.
More herbs.
That's
I'll
just a
take
red though, it's fine.
I'll take it.
Got Christopher Monty Python.
Because if I get another green. And shotgun shells, sweet.
He said, "What's wrong with the RE3 remake?" Well, exactly what we said. They cut stuff out of the game to make it shorter. Instead of having multiple stories to give you some replay, it's just one story.
Well, that's how the original was.
Is it?
Yeah, it's just one story.
Oh, never mind. Resident Evil 3 just sucks in general.
Well, the original
No,
had that
but
live. The original had that
Because
live
you
selection
also
thing.
mentioned cutting out rooms, so I thought it was all just pertaining to the remake.
Seeing them up close is weird because they're in like a low frame rate.
No, but just overall, they focused a lot on that multiplayer mode that's not even that fun.
Yeah, I think it's a save room. Yeah, because then also the original had that live selection thing where you can make choices that'll change the outcome of things, and I don't think that's in the remake. And look at that, a green herb to fall in love. It's the Christmas
You're
herb
an idiot.
special we all wanted.
No, but imagine that. If we had just Jill's story in this game, this would be not even a 10-hour game.
Mm-hmm.
But since we're doing Chris's story, now it's 10.
That's what I'm talking about. I don't even know where the Magnum rounds are in the underground. I'm not going back.
They're
for them.
inside one of those. It's really easy to find. Do you want me to do it?
Sure.
I know exactly where they are.
Yeah, I might as well do it now.
Just get me to the underground and I'll do it. And put those away, man. Nobody wants to see those Magnum rounds. Don't put
Do
them
we
away,
have any
actually.
more?
Combine them. You have to have some more.
I don't think so. Remember we almost ran out of bullets fighting the snake? Oh, we do.
Oh.
Okay.
Ha! Wrong again,
We'll
Chris.
probably have enough if we get these other ones, and then I'll save.
Well, who knows? Maybe the Resident Evil 3 remake is the best thing. Why are you putting it in?
You got any ink ribbons?
Why are you keeping it? Okay, just get more. I got it. It's funny that Resident Evil 1 is the second Resident Evil game, third Resident Evil game I'm beating.
Me too. 2, 2, and 1.
2. You beat 3.
Oh yeah, 2, 2, 3, and 1.
So you're past me. I beat 4, 5, and now I'm beating 1. Granted, I've never beat 5 multiplayer. I remember back in the day when that Marvel vs. Capcom 3 first trailer came out, and they were showing like screenshots of Chris fighting the Hulk. It said in the Game Informer, it was like, that if he can use a rocket launcher to shoot Wesker from the top of a helicopter, I don't think Hulk is gonna be a problem. RE4 is best for me though. We are playing RE4 later because Chris has never played it here. As soon as probably like 7 o'clock at this point, but like, yeah, RE4 is the best one still. I even after playing this one, I think this doesn't even come close. I could see a lot of the beginnings though of like what Resident Evil 4 uses,
Yeah.
and as I played,
It's like the general consensus. 2 and 4 are like the best. Some people actually like 3 the most, but when I played, I was like the original. It was like nothing special compared to 1 and 2.
and
It
5,
introduces the whole gunpowder combining and stuff like that, which is more customizable than just getting set ammo. Because that way you can make it into whatever ammo you want, but it's like a complicated system that I didn't feel like learning. And then the 2 remake has it, but they also give you plenty of regular ammo. And because you have to get a reloading, you have, like, to be able to combine the gunpowder, you have to... I think it's just to finally turn it into ammo. You have to pull out an item called the reloading tool, and then combine it with that, and then it makes ammo. And you have to withdraw that every time, use it, and it's annoying.
yeah, RE4 has a really cool item mechanic. It's got really fun gameplay, a really unique world to explore. It's just overall a fucking good time, my guy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so excited to play it today. You have no idea. I mean, watch you play it, but
I'm
still.
glad that Devil May Cry
You're
spawned
probably
off
gonna
of
die
trying to
a
make...
lot.
Yeah, I'm glad that Devil May Cry spawned off of trying to make Resi 4, and even though they didn't like really have it down yet, they at least made another great franchise, and then they finally made Resi 4 the way they wanted it.
Great.
I didn't like 2, and 1 was decent. Right.
Okay. So
Just
it's
don't get snaked or hunted if there are any we didn't get to. You know, for everyone who doesn't like Spyro 2 and 3, this game's the best. You kill all hunters. Sorry. But they also try to kill you. And there are only a few times in 2 and 3 where I tried to do that. With teeth like this, he's leaping at you. And snatching your gems out of the ground and stuff like that.
Spyro, I think you would like to see this child I've been hiding from you. Hunter, it's literally the reason I'm
Hey, he's hiding
here.
unborn children from you. That's where I got the mode disc. Wait. That's why I was getting confused. I didn't
Yeah.
check it before. I was like, I already got that. And then,
Yeah, so you kept going up to it and not taking it. And
Hey,
I was-
Shinji Mikami. Until Resi 4. Until Resi 2.
Hey, what's the guy I don't like?
KG Inafune.
Yeah, hey, Keiji Inafune. Eat my fucking day.
I know he helped out with some of the Resident Evils.
Yeah, he
Probably
did.
all the work. He probably
Yeah.
made this version, but he's like,
Well,
redid the
he had a
music. It
part in
sucks.
4,
Yeah.
but I don't know exactly what he did.
Make it look bad so that when it's ported to HD consoles, it looks really bad.
It's so confusing.
Make it bad so that they won't notice on the GameCube.
Resident Evil 4 on the PS4, even though the GameCube version looks and sounds better and everything,
Other way.
for some fucking reason, they still used, not for all the textures, but for some of the textures, like the cat eye, they used the old PS2 ones,
Just
which aren't as good as the GameCube ones.
Yeah.
Why would they do that? That doesn't make any fucking sense. He said Leon in Resi 6 low-key looks like Dante. I've never actually seen it.
Yeah, because I know everyone's like way older.
Let me see.
It's got to be a huge time gap because Sherry in Resident Evil 2 is 12 and she's in 7 as like a secret agent. Which is alluded to in Resident Evil 3. They just like dropped the plot point and then brought it back way later.
Oh my god, he really does just look like Dante.
Yeah.
If you told me that was like, look at that, look at that. If you told me that was a Dante reskin, I would fucking believe you. They gave him like a really wide jaw, like a hillbilly jaw. You see that?
He keeps getting more manly with each iteration. Each time you
And
see
then
him.
2 brought him back to like that cute,
Yeah.
like the remake of 2 brought him back to like that cute.
Our
But
baby boy.
It's so confusing to me how they got things so right with like the remake of 2 and the remake of 3, and then they went straight Straight back to Resident Evil
We're
7.
straight back to hell.
Which I'm sure 7 is fun. We need to play it first.
Don't make me do something I don't want to
You
do.
have to. You're gonna have to play 7 and 8. 8's the cutting off point for our thing. Because 1, 2, 3, and 4 are having stages, and 5, 6, 7, and 8 are having references.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that way developers won't even get mad at us that it's like, oh, why doesn't we want this to be a stage or whatever because it's the one coming up. It's like, it's gonna be in the game. It's gonna be there. Can't get mad. Shut up. I'm very curious how this new Crash game is going to be structured. Is it going to have a warp room again? Because we didn't see anything like that.
So we didn't even go in all these rooms. This is the one where I just went straight into the other room, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't go in here at all. He said, "I know, right? It's. I've heard bad things about Resident Evil 6. I own it on the shelf over there, but I've heard some pretty bad things, so I haven't touched it. I like hearing them sound. One is still alive.
How? Not anymore.
Much like Bob Ross, not anymore.
Facts.
We just talked about this. Hell yeah, 1998. Nothing useful.
Probably Chun-Li.
You think it's Chun-Li?
It's probably Jill.
Didn't
Someone's
they have
gonna
like a
tell.
Street Fighter poster in one of the games?
I don't know.
Oh, it was in the remake of 2. They had posters referring to other games that they've made, but no actual things.
Yeah, it's just the Bible.
Don't you like how in Dead Rising there's a dead-ass Mega Man costume?
Yeah, there's like the Servbot helmet.
Yeah.
That's when I first knew about them. Most of them are fiction books right next to where I picked up the Bible verse.
Did you put the Mo disc in?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think
There's
we're
3
good
Mo
this
discs, right?
Yep.
3 terminals to put each one.
Mhm.
So just go get your other one.
Mhm. This is where we put them in. Jill's beyond here. Oh, you can enter one at a time. Alright.
So we are beating it.
I think so.
And then we can move on to doing a little bit of Ratch and then going back to Infamous.
Ratch?
Ratch. Quest.
Oh, yeah.
Because it'll take us just like 2 parts to beat it.
Mm. I'm gonna go back up and get my thing.
Unless we skip a Spyro part, and do like a double time of Quest for Booty and just beat it in a single part.
Nah, I don't want to do that. It'll drag.
Yeah, that's true. It's sad that saying a 3-hour game will drag. What is that robot on your back? Oh, this is good. Don't move or I'll shoot. It's like Chris is getting mad. Like, Chris isn't even the playable one. Never mind. I've seen some crazy things today. You're not even human, though. It's like they start getting to that. Look, Mr. B, I don't want to have to use this, but I have a Chicago typewriter strapped to my back. Mr. B, you know what I'm talking about? That's what she calls the guy from Bioshock. Because the little girl always refers to him as Mr. B, so when Leon hears it, he's like, look, Mr. B. That'd be pretty funny.
Yeah.
He uses it with, like, sarcasm.
Look, Mr. B.
That's how he is in Resident Evil 4. He's this sarcastic, cocky bastard. But it really works. Trust me when I tell you it really works.
I like what I've seen in the game. It's a huge departure, but there's nothing wrong with that as long as it's a good game.
It's like the stupid joke that Connor told me the other day from Resident 4, where it's like, I've sent my right hand to take care of it. Your right hand comes off? It's like, it's such a stupid joke, but it's totally something he would say. So, let's see. RE7 has more horror elements, he says.
Yeah, it's more of like a core.
But
These guys are back.
The thing is, like, it doesn't have many elements that makes it Resident Evil, is why I don't like it. It's a pretty good Silent Hill game.
Oh, we're gonna run out of shotgun shells pretty soon.
Well, you're almost done.
Yeah. I just don't want to have to start using the Magnum on
Don't use the Magnum. I would literally just take out the pistol.
Yeah.
Even if it takes longer, I wouldn't waste the Magnum rounds.
This is the Chimera room. I better be quick.
What do you have to do in here?
I think here's where the Modus thing is.
Are the Chimeras in the other room too?
Yeah.
He says, in my opinion. No, you're definitely right. It is a scarier game. Because it's a lot more psychological.
Ooh.
It's not as action oriented. Granted, you do get guns and shit like that, but like it's nothing like this.
I don't know what else we actually get in here, so I gotta be quick. Or just shoot up at him. Oh, one shot up.
Watch out. Yeah, just be quick. It's fine. Oh! Pay attention to your health, dude. Oh, wow. Never mind. Oh, I guess nothing.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do in here.
What I've seen of 7, I don't hate it. But like, look at this. Look at 4. Look at the remakes of 2 and 3. It's not the same. Because I can see similarities between this and 4.
I just have to do that. Anything else is optional. Those powers and stuff.
I can see the similarities between this and 4 thematically, gameplay-wise, and shit like that. But then you get from that to 7, and it's like, ugh. Not ugh, but like, it's just not Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Granted, 5 and 6 kind of started losing the ball too, but like, at least they were still Resident Evil, you know?
I'm gonna have to come back here. We have to turn the power on somewhere. And then I can do that.
6 was all over the place. Do you remember anything about that game?
No, it's Chris, Leon, and Wesker's son as the 3 playable characters.
Yeah, and each one fights against something different. Leon fights against things based on the Los Illuminados, like the humanoid things. Wesker's son fights more demonic things, and then I believe Chris fights zombies, straight zombies.
I think it's a cool concept. It's like a Generations kind of thing, but...
That's pretty funny. Did I kill these guys in my story?
Jeez, they take 4 hits?
This is it.
That sucks.
Let's hope there's no one. Just ignore him.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to start ignoring enemies. Which is hard, but...
We haven't even gone an hour yet.
Yeah, let's just beat it regardless of the time.
Do you think it's going to take you more than an hour? Or more than 30 more minutes?
Maybe...
You've already used 2 of the 3 Moog discs.
True.
Ooh, a save room.
Again, just be safe. I'm not gonna bring the Magnum yet. Because maybe we'll find more shells along the way. Oh yeah, we didn't go in that... I went in the room, but I didn't crawl through the vent.
What room?
The one where you had to crawl through the vent and like,
Sorry. Do you not have handgun ammo?
I do, I'm not gonna take it out though.
I would honestly just get rid of the shotgun now. You don't have anything.
In case I get shells somewhere, I'll keep it.
Well, it would not hurt you to just put the handgun and some ammo in your inventory. You have 2 free spaces.
Yeah. I'll save.
What? Why did he close the box to open the box again? That's because Chris...
We haven't gotten to that part of
He's
the story
a
yet,
fucking idiot! The handgun's gonna take longer to kill enemies. But like,
I wouldn't use it on
for at least the
chimeras.
weaker ones.
Yeah, like those other zombies.
Yeah, that you have to take care of because you're Chris. You have to.
I'll probably hang on to it even going to fight Tyrant, because then when you leave and you're fighting the zombies that are randomly there, you're not on the timer yet. There's more, like, there's kind of a lot of them, but we have, 350 clips.
And only one Chris.
Only one Topher. I don't mind saving. Well, I'm not doing this for rank. after? Or can I... I mean,
If
to
I hit
turn
the
the
button.
power on.
I thought you did turn the power on.
Apparently not.
Wait, why don't you go to the place that's labeled Powerhouse?
Where's that?
It literally had it on the floor. Back there. Topher. Go up.
We were here.
Is this the red room?
Yeah.
So wait, is the thing that activated in there?
I guess so. Because we need to go in there to activate the elevator, but it says the power is not on. Which... we didn't finish in this room. We need to cover the vent and then crawl up.
Because you forgot.
Well, no, I just didn't want to do it yet, because... I want to explore the side areas first. As we got push boxes.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this.
This is the only time I really like using the D-pad more. For pushing things, because it's finicky.
You have to push it over a little bit, but the thing is... yeah, this is... I don't like this. Why did they put that there?
Just to make it really annoying.
Because I don't even think you get behind the box, can you?
No.
You have to push the ladder up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see how you do it. RE6 basically DMC, but less action. So, you know, the thing that made DMC... stop! The thing that made DMC so good.
So I have to really push it all the way across the table.
Yes, you do. Yes, my friend, yes, you do. And then you have to push it down a little bit and push it all the way back.
2 has very little of this. I mean, this game only had like 2 block pushing puzzles, but still.
Multiple. Do you know how many statues you've had to move?
Well, there's that, but straight just block pushing.
Wait, you can go to the other side. Yeah. That should work. That should work.
It doesn't on Kira. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
doesn't.
there you go. You cheesed it. You cheesed it. keep
I'm
going.
not Kira,
Keep
I'm
going.
not Kira.
I'm not Kira. Don't fire.
I hope the vents... I'm gonna see if the vents would get...
I really hope Funimation is getting hate for that now. You know what I'm
What?
talking about? Don't fire, this man isn't black. I really hope they're getting hate for that.
That's good. Go in.
You're not over far enough.
That means I probably have to reset the room. Or, actually... Oh, come on.
What?
It was on the vent. Not all the way, like you said. I wanted to see.
That's really stupid.
Am I
I think-
poisoned? No.
No.
I don't think poison gas poisons you. It just...
I would have just
burns
walked in if I'm being honest. Went through the vent while the poison's coming out. Here, let me do it. I got you, fam. Okay, so this. Quietly set lyrics next to me. I'm gonna actually move that over, release a little bit of gas myself.
A little bit of toxic poison gas. Releasing toxins into the atmosphere. Oh, that was nice.
That was nice. Completely blocking. That was a little bit of saliva in that, but that's fine. This little fart of mine. God, oh God, it smells. Why is there a vent on the floor right there? I hashtag exposed community, by the way.
Good.
They had a spot where they were like, yeah, there was a vent there, and people were crawling through it, and I looked at it, and there was nothing inside the vent. It was just, like, concrete in a square formation.
Carly, that's the point.
It's just shut the fuck up and watch the
You
show.
have no right.
You have no right. Honestly, you're just embarrassing yourself at this point.
I love how he said you had no right to talk about Final Fantasy.
Yeah, it's like he was getting mad.
He's like, you have no right.
Getting mad at me.
So you are the one who crawls through shafts? Is that more Magnum?
Magnum.
We have enough now. We're good.
Yeah, because all
All
that's
my
left,
worries washed away.
all that's left really is Tyrant, isn't it?
A corpse is laid here.
A
That's
corpse
nice.
is better than just taking out the word here and a corpse is laid.
Oh, I can come back.
Did you not bring a Mo disc?
No.
You're supposed to bring one at all times.
What did the camp counselor tell you? There's a box like in there.
You're an idiot.
Oh, the zombies are gone. Zombies are gone.
Zombies are gone. Zombies are gone.
Hey,
Hey,
look.
look.
Get drunk again.
My fucking foot itches, dude.
I think this is where you can go in and like
Not past
talk
the
to
staircase.
talk to Jill and be like, "Oh, we can't get you out yet" or something. Maybe we'll do it. The walker didn't tell me to do it before.
What are you doing?
In the motive.
Oh yeah.
Chris with his leg up a little bit.
Fancy ass Chris. Why do you always just go through it?
Where is it? Where's my Magnum? Oh.
Right where I left them, actually.
You know, I might actually put the pistol away because we're almost there and we have 48, and then the shotgun we'll start it off with it. Yeah, I'll even take it out now. Actually, put that away. Put it away, and I'll put that away for now. And get the reason I came here.
Why are you not having it with you? You're not gonna pick up anything else.
I might. Alright. I don't know when that it triggers like the security and like all that, and
That's why I would have taken it with you.
but then I would want to save as well. So
They'll give you a save point when you need a save point.
I just don't know if it'll give me access to my ink ribbons. Yeah, I'll take the Magnum if I have the room.
It only holds 4 rounds at a time.
No, that's all I had before.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, 52 bullets is enough.
52. It should be, just don't miss any shots.
Because you only really have to kill Tyrant the first time. The second time I think you have to wait out the timer. Or I think you might have to hit him enough. It's either one. He'll drop the rocket launcher and then yeah.
Oh, yeah. A lot of games end with a rocket launcher.
Mm.
6, 4, and 1 now. Or 5, 4, and 1.
2 and 3 do.
Do they?
Mm-hmm.
Wow!
Well, actually 3 is not the final blow, but you do get one.
What the? Don't even work.
Okay. Now where was that room?
Did you give yourself any healing items?
I took an herb.
No, there's a back door, remember? One of the locked doors over there.
Yeah.
Unless you want to redo that puzzle. Oh my god, stretching my leg. Well, I'm sure glad in arrange mode they changed that background. Makes it so much better. It's my favorite game and you're making fun of
And there we go. Yeah, let's see if we can go talk to Jill. I don't think there's any... Oh, we have to turn the power onto the elevator. I think that's what starts the whole thing. So I have to go back to the Chimera room.
Wait, go rescue Jill real quick.
No, you can't actually get her out. You have to wait. Well, you can go talk to her. Which I'll do. But yeah, we have to go back to Chimera area and turn on the elevator, and then we can progress.
See? You did it.
Let's just get out of here.
Let's just go.
Screw Rebecca. Let's go on.
Where's Rebecca?
Somewhere. She'll show up.
Chris.
Yes, Jill.
Jill. Chris, Wesker is. I know. Shoot, it doesn't open. Look, Jill.
Wesker is?
I'll save you. Okay, I'll wait.
She just said it.
Yeah.
So does Chris know that Wesker's evil?
Well, we saw the thing. You
So-
probably have to see the slides.
What?
You probably have to see the slides, maybe. Here, I'll save. I'll save, do the chimeras, and I'll just do the rest of the game. This isn't save room.
Hello!
Where's the other date room?
What are you doing?
Looking for the save room.
I could tell you where the save room is.
I think it's back this way. It's on another wing of the place.
Let's go back to the underground. When you really think about it, you were having more fun down there, weren't you?
At least we don't have to see any more hunters. Unless they put some down here somewhere. This is it.
Yeah, that room.
The identical area.
Yeah, it looks identical to the one in the storehouse. The garden, or the... Not the garden, the guards... What is it called?
Guardhouse?
Guardhouse, yeah. But is there a garden in the guardhouse? Yeah. So you need to go inside that red room again?
Mm-hmm. That's what I want to save. After that, I don't think you run into any more chimeras.
I still wouldn't use the Magnum on them. I would try to avoid them if
Yeah.
at all.
If they're in front of me, I'll use the shotgun.
And since Chris could take more hits, the Tyrant is less, like, threatening. But hopefully the hot Tyrant isn't harder because of it.
Hmm. And look, it's even written on the floor where I'm supposed to go.
Powerhouse. Do you think they meant Chris is the powerhouse, and that's why Chris is so buff in 5 and 6?
I was telling him what to do.
Yeah.
He read it. He's like, powerhouse, huh?
That sounds like me!
I could be that.
I
No,
like that
someone
our
was
Chris
shooting
Redfield
innocent people.
voice is your Fred voice. What?
Oh, that's what they do. I'm not supposed to go this way. Bitch
Careful.
ass.
Chris, careful.
I know. How did he... Realistically, what happened?
And
How did he get through the door? I'll hold on.
You're on caution, dude.
I'll hold on.
Dude, please, please, make me feel
There's
better.
There's nothing in here.
Doesn't matter, you might as well just use it. One hit's gonna kill you.
Well, there's danger. still gotta get power to the elevator? What do you mean? How do you get the power on? Where the hell's the power thing? Here. Watch this.
What'd you do?
There's a soft reset button combination.
Why did you do that?
Because I think we have to go somewhere else to turn the power on. I just saved, so I also wanted to try that out. I'm gonna look up where.
Is it the L buttons, the R buttons, start and
No,
select?
it's
What
just
is it?
start. You hold start and select on the
Let me
pause
see.
menu for 2 seconds.
Are you looking through the walkthrough?
It says head to Chris's left and go through the door at the end. It'll take you to the generator room. It says to go to the right to switch the power on.
Chris is left this way.
Yeah. Do you hit the...
There's a switch right here. If
Is
I
it
can.
right here? Ah, so I think you mentioned that before. I was like, no.
Yeah, I think you.
Yeah. It has no power.
The
Maybe it is
powerhouse
through
is
there.
definitely where you go.
Yeah. There's a switch in here somewhere.
So,
To Chris's left from the save room, that's what it was talking about. Yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, it must be over here somewhere. There's gotta be a switch. Oh. Then you go through, okay.
I hate that it just kind of thrusts you back.
Yeah, I guess it's just best to avoid
Is this
these
the
guys.
door?
That's why we came in.
There you go.
At least you did that and not get hit.
I feel like I got pretty good at this game during my Jill play. Why'd you go back in?
Because we have to turn on the elevator.
We already did. You did that before you saved.
Ah.
That's what you did last time. Remember, you went in the room. You're like, "Oh, this is all we have to do." And then you.
But I thought we had to have the power on for that.
Uh.
Let's see. This is right over here. This is where we have to end up, so. Oh, there we go. Alright, now we're good to go. So we just did it out of order.
How'd she know you were over here?
Rebecca,
'Cause I think she's been with us the whole time, kind
We
of.
saw you in the garden. I caught up with you at lunch.
Oh.
The garden.
We've been there for a while.
Yeah.
don't go out alone.
Yes, sir.
I hope they got the
Now
same
we get-
voice actress back in Zero.
No.
There's something
None of
about
them.
taking the voices that are bad in this version and then making them better that like really intrigues me. Like the we have the PlayStation game with the really bad voice acting in our project where it's like, no, don't like. I want to give them real direction.
Or it'd be funny just to leave it.
Chris, as my subordinate, you have wonderful talent.
I have never worked for a company like Umbrella. And Wesker, you were formerly with Umbrella.
What do you mean?
Since when have you been an Umbrella agent? And a traitor to the stars?
Now you're wrong. I was formerly with Umbrella, yes. And now I'm prepared to face even getting rid of you vigilante stars.
Now, the worst possible situation has occurred. The failure of the experiment created a virus, a biological weapon.
I like that he's being all sarcastic.
No, the worst happened with the tyrant virus. I lost with my stars team members because
You killed them with your own hands. Did you kill Enrico?
Really?
yeah, like this. Chris, I have something to show you. Now, walk.
His hands through the wall. Really? So Barry's not knocking him out there now.
No.
Well, they put Chris in front of him this time.
Mm-hmm.
That thing looks gross, dude.
Mm. I'll switch the Magnum for this and just shoot him across.
Getting scared.
Is this?
That's right. This is the ultimate life form.
Shadow the Hedgehog. Oh, okay, now it's got a crossover with Sonic.
Stop it. Wesker, you're pitiful. This is your savior? You say this failure is your savior?
You can make sure yourself whether Tyrant is a failure or not.
See, it's completely different from Jill's that way, because Wesker brings him in and empties in and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't save Barry, this probably is probably what happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like how that plays out. There's so many alternate scenes because of the choices like that.
Go to hell. Jill will join you soon. What? Don't come this way! No!
What?
Mm-hmm.
This can't be canon then.
So this is the canon ending.
What?
Yep. So it makes no sense.
This is how I feel when Nemesis looks at me.
Don't spawn me right next to him, please.
Was he charging this phase?
I don't think so.
Where's he
I'm
shooting?
not even shooting at him. It's like
This
Pokemon,
song,
like
though,
prepare
yeah.
for trouble. Oh, he's like, his aim is really off. Oh, he's done. That's really all it took.
One.
Actually, I'm gonna switch to this. All right, I really have to pee. I don't want to miss anything though.
You just went right before we started.
It's the beer thing. It's whatever you called it.
Breaking the wall is what it's
Yeah,
called.
breaking the wall.
Look it up while you're on the pisser.
All right. Well, I'm not gonna be on the piss. I'm gonna
Yeah,
be
just go!
on the
Just
piss.
go!
Don't do anything without me.
I can't believe this. I can't believe. And I heard him walk upstairs and go, "Hey," like he's some kind of sly fuck. I'm gonna change this to finale though, because we're almost done. Wonder what game this says we're playing. Oh, there's no description. Never mind. Does Brocal tell itself when it's live? Somebody uploaded all the cutscenes to The Last of Us Part 2. What's even the point? It's been a couple days at most. Go to YouTube Studio. Go to YouTube Studio Classic because the new YouTube Studio fucking sucks. finale. Wonder how long it'll take to switch over in the stream. If it'll switch over at all.
Wall break. I broke my wall. This is like the third time I've had to pee today. I'm gone for 2 seconds and Connor comes in. We're about to defeat this game.
I just switched the part title to finale.
Alright.
Mackenzie just showed me the guy.
What guy?
The
The guy that insulted a bunch of people
Yeah, that guy.
on
but
YouTube. The guy whose channel I flagged.
they're together at last. Who's he talking to?
Yeah, Wesker or the Tyrant. So is that the thing in Marvel?
Marvel 2, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Did you say it like that?
Marvel 2, yeah. Because I was burping in the middle
So
of
it looks like me and you are the only ones eating the
this
fish
year.
fry.
I got a burrito this time.
I made a burrito, chicken burrito.
What's the point of locking?
Could you
I think
do
it's
that
just for the boss
before
fight.
defeating the Tyrant?
Probably not. Because that's probably the only reason it would be locked for terms of gameplay, so you can't escape during the fight.
So me and Chris realized we fucked up. We should have played the original game with the different music as the second story instead of doing both on the DualShock version.
Huh. Seems like this bulletproof jacket is pretty strong.
I see.
How about
That's not a-
Wesker?
He is sleeping with the ultimate failure. Hurry up. I want to get out of here.
He's sleeping with the ultimate failure. That's disgusting.
I haven't been slept with.
Talking about Maria again.
Yeah.
And this guy did play Richter,
The
who's
fact that
dating
Shadow
Maria.
was created to heal Maria, and the fact that he caused more cancer than he's cured.
I saw a research file in this lab. It said that a great deal of research on the Tyrant virus exists right here. We should blow this place up.
So
Already into it over our heads.
I think they canly blow the mansion.
We never
up.
got Jill.
Sir, I'll set up
Not
a
yet.
triggering system for a bomb.
Okay.
How do you know how to do that?
See you inside the house.
Yeah, first day on the job.
Yeah, first
medic
day on
girl.
the job, medic girl knows how to reprogram the computer to blow up. Maybe we learn about it in Resident Evil 0.
She went straight into the Chimera room.
Yeah, she's fucked. She's
dead.
Here's the thing: we usually take care of the enemies for her before she gets in there. She's done.
So yeah, we have to keep going this way. I think we can finally save Jill.
How was my? Oh,
Oh, she already programmed the bomb.
it's a good thing she did that. Her programming deadline was going on.
Yeah, fuck you. This is when all the enemies respawn. This is the only reason I would have taken the
The
pistol.
enemies didn't respawn. The enemy wasn't there before.
Well, yeah, but like new enemies spawn in. Hey, don't throw chimeras at us like this. This is gonna suck. I might actually die. Oh, it's time to save Jill.
Oh, time to save Jill.
If we can even hear her over this alarm.
You were almost a Jill sandwich.
You were almost eating a burrito. What were you
Connor,
eating too
that
late?
melody thing, that game is essential. That Kingdom Hearts melody, Symphony
ready
of
for this.
Memories, is essential to understanding the plot going forward. They show a cutscene of Kairi and the Master of Masters explaining who he is. It's like find out in 2020. Yeah. I'm done. I'm done.
I knew I could trust you.
This is better romance than that.
Let's go. There's no need to stay.
Siren wasn't apparent in the jail. It was soundproof. Yeah, we got the best ending. We're good.
Let's get going.
Just gonna stand there. You just stood there and watched her run away.
It was in the cutscene still.
I'm pissed. They just denied me again for the offer and said the purchase was not made between 4/10/20 and 6/11/20, and I showed them a receipt, or 6/11/20, and I showed them the receipt that said I bought it 6/10/20, and they're still refusing me. The only reason I bought this fucking phone was for that fucking promotion, and they won't even let me have it. Dumb as shit, LG. Fucking suck my goddamn cunt. Are you out of
What
it?
about... Where did you buy it? Sprint?
We ordered it off Sprint.
Maybe you should go to Sprint. Show them the receipt and see if they'll call.
Cause that's stupid.
Say, hi, I'm a Sprint... I'm a representative of
Cool
Sprint.
box.
I'm looking
I
at
didn't bring any
customer's
extra
receipt.
herbs to that first Tyrant fight, nor did I even get hit. I'm
It
putting
says
this
he
away.
bought it within the right amount of time. In your... He needs to get
Is the
this
Sprint store
blah, blah,
open?
blah.
Can I like go in?
Can I say? I can't say I didn't.
I
put
know
typewriter.
the store I went to, you
I
had
had to
to
leave
call
one
them.
for the battery
to let them know.
and the flare.
It's stupid. I should not have to fucking deal with this.
Print the receipt too.
Yeah, I
On
might
that
go.
fancy schmancy printer.
I might just
Wonder
go.
where you got it.
The printer that I didn't realize would be as useful as it was.
Mm-hmm. It's like Mackenzie's not taking any class where she need it. She better start taking some classes.
I can't even hear it over the
This is on 100 video playlist of all the voice clips during battles in Kingdom Hearts, like all of the games. It's not every like character that you're missing a bunch, but it's a 98 video playlist, and then there's 2 characters they randomly didn't put in the playlist. But it's like all the voice clips. So if you're ever wondering what they're saying, now you can hear it. And they've been up since 2011, and yet we just never knew about it. And
You could take those, you can download the music file and use them in other things.
yeah,
You could take their MIDIs and make a song out of it.
yep. And
Do I hear in another
and
all
when you
masters
hear
rap?
when you hear
Chris.
like what they're actually saying, well, that's gonna start the timer, so I want to get my point out.
Here, I'll play while you talk.
When you hear what they're actually saying, you realize how bad the sound mixing in Kingdom Hearts is. So like when Seth is like, "My life is a chip in the pile," he's actually saying the line from Final Fantasy VI. He says, "My life is a chip in your pile. Time to ante up." But we never heard him say "time to ante up" because go. Like you get to hear Jafar do his whole like whatever it is, and like he does it. There's so many different versions of it. You get to hear like the genie when he's forced to fight you, and it's like every character's voice
Hey,
clip.
get out of the way!
Yeah, there's like a bunch of lines you'll probably barely hear. There's like part of lines. The Beast isn't saying the sword. He's actually saying step aside, but by the way the sound mixing, it's weird. You can hear Sephiroth, like the Kingdom Hearts 1 Sephiroth, who sounds really bad.
Lance Bass.
Yeah. They put just an echo filter on him. And he starts talking about like Final Fantasy VII. It's like, I will be one with the planet and we'll go to the promised land and stuff like that. He has like more lines than Sora. But yeah. If you ever want to watch it, there's like a ton of videos on it.
This is the last section?
Mhm.
That's cool.
Who's this bitch? Oh, Chris, I see her, Bill Clinton, going for the 18-year-old with her back turned. I didn't think she had a bulletproof helmet.
And bulletproof hair.
Hairspray!
It kind of sucks that the timer goes down during a cutscene.
Yeah.
Why is that in 60 frames?
Also, like, the only problem with all those videos is throughout some of the games, like, the characters have duplicate voice clips, like Cloud and Hades and stuff, so you wouldn't have to watch, like, both, but he uploaded, like, both. And then he puts dialogue one, so it's just random cutscenes of the characters talking, but just their dialogues. It's like, what's the point of this?
What is that?
The flare.
Oh.
It says something on it. What does it say?
You're very lucky.
Yeah, it's not Final Fantasy 5 or
Signal.
6, where you're timed in pause menus and in battles for stuff like this.
Dumb.
So I haven't saved since before, but I don't even know if you can.
I'm
I think
sure.
you actually can. I
Why
just
was there a
being
flare
dumb.
out there?
It's also morning now.
Did I set that flare? Fuck.
Hits a bird and knocks it out of the sky.
Is that it?
No.
Oh. I was gonna say, that was easy.
In the bad ending it is. You don't have to fight Tyrant the second time. Helicopter just comes down and that's it, because the mansion doesn't blow up.
So yeah,
he's, like,
if
still
Rebecca or
out there.
Barry died, the mansion doesn't explode.
Yeah. I think that's what changes it.
That texture though.
Where's his dick? Why did he disappear? All you've got is a Magnum?
It's the best weapon in the game, though. Ooh. I'll use it.
Yeah, you have 3. You should be fine.
I don't know if you have to actually fight him or just wait out the timer, because he runs and, yeah. But
Yeah.
Chris is a tank. So.
Yeah. Hence the controls.
Oh, that does slow him down.
Ooh.
Still in fine. I think it's green. Yellow
That's
fine.
yellow. It's kind of funny when he's like running at you. So do you have to wait out that whole timer?
Till like 30 seconds, I think. It's like some bad MIDI. What are you doing? Oh.
Jesus Christ, Chris.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I was gonna say Abada, Abadi.
I didn't mean to run straight at him like that. Oh, there we go.
Apparently, the first 5 games end with a rocket launcher.
Yeah. Well, Resi 4
At least he doesn't have to bend down to pick it
Yeah,
up.
1, 2, 3, and 4 apparently.
I don't think 4 does. I
4
think
does.
4 has a rocket launcher. Oh, you're right, it does.
Yeah.
It's like a trope they like keeping.
Why does
7
it have
ends with
4
1.
ammo?
Just in case you miss 3 times.
Yeah, Resident Evil 4, you get it and you fire it and it plays a cutscene.
Yeah.
Like you don't even need to aim at him. I don't think.
3, it doesn't end with it, but I can't remember when you actually use it. I think you can get it before the final fight and all that. Oh, got a turkey.
Dead Rising.
It's a good game.
That one starts with a helicopter. And now we get
Dead
to see this
Rising
best
starts
ending.
literally perfectly though. You're taking a picture of the destruction of the city, the zombie outbreak.
Mhm. Here we are.
That's another one you've never played. What the hell was that? Did you see that? Like at the right side of the screen? Do you only see that as...
As Chris. Well, he'll look over and then be Barry instead for Jill.
Why not just
And
have...
it's weird in the non-best setting, like if you rescue only Barry or only Jill or only Rebecca, they actually like talk to each other.
Wait, are all 4...
You don't get the amazing credit song, it's just this. Which is from... I guess you only get that amazing credit song on like the higher difficulty or something like that. Or no, it's the best ending. You get this for all the other endings, but in this version, no matter what, you just get this bad credits.
You don't get the SA1 one.
Nope.
Right,
It's nowhere in this game.
We've already seen this though.
Yeah. Oh. There's the jacket.
6 hours and 20 minutes. Number saved 17.
We're not gonna do the key. I already
6
showed you the
hours?
pictures.
Yeah.
That's high, I thought.
It is, yeah. Tristan had like 7, I think, for Jill's.
It's the first time I've ever played it.
Yeah, it's the first time he's
Close
ever
your-
played one.
close your
I've
eyes.
played way more of this kind of Resi than he has, and I did 6 hours.
I wonder how long it would take you to play Metroid.
6 hours.
6 hours. Alright, let's go get our fish fry that's done in 10 minutes.
Yeah.